Super El Niño 2026, a powerful climate event with global consequences. The year 2026 has brought growing concern among climate scientists, governments, and disaster management agencies around the world. Scientists are closely monitoring conditions in the Pacific Ocean, as forecasts suggest the possibility of a very strong El Niño developing during the year, with some climate models indicating that it could become a Super El Niño. But what exactly is a Super El Niño? And why does it matter so much? A Super El Niño is an exceptionally powerful phase of the El Niño Southern Oscillation, or ENSO. During this event, sea surface temperatures in the central and eastern Pacific Ocean become significantly warmer than normal. This warming doesn't just affect the ocean. It changes atmospheric circulation, disrupts global weather patterns, and can influence climate across nearly every continent. According to forecasts from the World Meteorological Organization, or WMO, and the US National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, known as NOAA, El Niño conditions are expected to strengthen through late 2026. However, the event's peak intensity remains uncertain, and scientists continue to monitor its development very closely. What is a Super El Niño? To understand a Super El Niño, we first need to understand El Niño itself. Under normal conditions, strong trade winds blow across the Pacific Ocean from east to west. These winds push warm surface water toward Asia and Australia, while cold, nutrient-rich water rises near the coast of South America. This natural process supports marine ecosystems, regulates ocean temperatures, and helps maintain weather patterns around the globe. But during an El Niño event, those trade winds weaken. As they weaken, warm water begins spreading eastward across the Pacific Ocean, changing ocean temperatures and disrupting atmospheric circulation. When this warming becomes exceptionally strong, scientists refer to it as a Super El Niño. These events are rare, but when they occur, their effects can be felt across nearly every continent on Earth. Why is 2026 so important? The possibility of a strong El Niño in 2026 has attracted worldwide attention. It follows several years of record-breaking global temperatures driven by long-term climate change. When a strong El Niño combines with an already warming planet, it can intensify extreme weather, increase heat waves, worsen droughts, and trigger severe flooding in many parts of the world. Scientists have also observed large masses of warm water, called Kelvin waves, moving beneath the Pacific Ocean. These underwater waves provide strong evidence that El Niño conditions are strengthening. Expected global impacts: rising global temperatures. A Super El Niño could push global temperatures even higher, making 2026 and 2027 among the warmest years ever recorded. Drought and heat waves. Countries including Australia, Indonesia, parts of India, and southern Africa may experience below-average rainfall, water shortages, and prolonged periods of extreme heat, flooding and heavy rainfall. Meanwhile, parts of South America, the western United States, and several other regions could receive unusually heavy rainfall, increasing the risk of floods and devastating landslides. Agriculture. Changing rainfall patterns and higher temperatures can reduce crop yields, disrupt food production, and increase food prices around the world. Marine ecosystems. Warmer ocean waters reduce the upwelling of nutrient-rich water, placing fisheries under stress, damaging coral reefs, and threatening marine biodiversity. Possible impacts on India. For India, El Niño is especially important because it can influence the southwest monsoon. Although every event is different, a strong El Niño has often been associated with weaker than normal monsoon rainfall. Possible impacts include below normal rainfall in some regions, increased risk of drought, reduced agricultural productivity, more frequent heat waves, greater pressure on water resources, and higher electricity demand due to increased cooling needs. Meteorological agencies continue to monitor conditions carefully before issuing seasonal forecasts. Preparedness measures. Although we cannot stop El Niño, we can reduce its impact. Governments and communities can prepare by improving weather forecasting, strengthening early warning systems, conserving water resources, supporting climate-resilient agriculture, preparing disaster response plans, and protecting vulnerable populations from heat waves, floods, and droughts. Preparedness today can save countless lives tomorrow. Conclusion. The possibility of a very strong El Niño in 2026 is one of the most closely watched climate developments in recent years. Whether it ultimately reaches Super El Niño intensity or not, its potential impacts remind us how closely connected our oceans, atmosphere, and everyday lives truly are. Through scientific research, early preparedness, and international cooperation, we can better understand these powerful climate events and reduce their impact on people, agriculture, ecosystems, and the global economy. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe for more science and geography videos. See you in the next one.